another reset vibes. It's been a long time since we had two reset vibes in a single patch period before the end of it. But today is the last day of patch 5.5, and patch 5.6 is tomorrow. What's up, everybody? My name is Kartik Emma. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Tomorrow gonna be an interesting day. Gonna try to pull for a Scaffier, which we got a lot of pulls saved up. We got a little bit of reset stuff we gotta do today, and then we got reset stuff to do tomorrow because new weekly boss. But for preparing for said weekly boss, we have a massive Archon quest tomorrow, man. I cannot wait. I'm expecting to hear a lot of interesting things in this, and I thought we would get a Dainsley quest before something like this happened, but I knew we were gonna get an Archon quest from Mondstadt. It just felt right. But now here we are. I'm very excited for this. But before that, let's prepare the thumbnail. I wouldn't say a throwback thumbnail, but I felt like a thumbnail like this was appropriate. So let's prepare all this. Don't do that. There we go. Not much has happened. I don't even think I've gotten like any good artifacts throughout like this entire week. Farming artifacts. And there's a chance. Not no, I can't really say it a chance. Can we really say it's a chance? We got stuff to do. I think it's only one weekly boss, so the stream not going to be very long. I might try to extend it by doing something else within this stream. For example, I haven't seen Regressive voice on this on a teapot or Yon songs, so I need to do that. But despite that, they're both almost max on friendship. Which, if I just wait a little bit longer, they should be finished. I'd say before Friday. Maybe they're done. But I digress. Very excited for this Mondstadt patch, man. I didn't think I'd be this excited for an Archon quest, but now a lot of things are gonna come to light, and now I hope that it doesn't end up bringing up themes from like former story quest events, because that would be kinda yikes if they bring up something from a former story quest event. But anything that happened at Albedo, the story quest event with the sus Beto is it kind of like changes perception of like how I want to view the game. If they decide to mix both together, 'cause I feel like the mention of sus Beto is gonna make a lot of sense for this Archon quest coming up. But I digress. Definitely really excited for this. Let's see how the mic sounds. Let's see. Let's see how the mic sounds now. What does it sound like? Uh, how did the mic sound? How did the mic sound? How did the mic sound? Hello, hello, hello. Ah. I guess it sounds good enough. I don't think I need to do any more than just what I just did. Even though I keep wanting to change the positioning of this, but then it ends up too close. Yeah. I hope this is good enough because it's kind of annoying trying to keep messing with this over and over, but I guess it works. Okay. I guess this is fun enough. So, something I could extend for this stream then. So, Shannon passing on her rerun, they bring back another character. If you want to get this character, Genshin, it might feel kind of really beneficial to her, even though she didn't really need it. I mean, Katrina good enough, to be honest, but look, we could do a little bit of Navia propaganda today. She's one of my favorite characters in the game to play, so We could experiment her plunge scenes without even having to do like the Shengyun testing stream that I still need to do one day. For now, I'll have to think about it. But I was planning to triple crowder. Never got around to it. I was supposed to be crowding Veressa, but I never got around to it either. So yeah, that sucks. So I think I did most of what I wanted to do for this, even though I still need more of this. Need enough to crown that. I will eventually crown them, but do I have enough? I think I do actually. Oh no, I'm off by one, so I need to go fight the whale boss actually. 11, 12, 13, yeah. 1, 2, 2. I just need one more of that resource. As for any other boss, I don't know what other boss. I mean, I probably need more than that from the whale boss, because I'm probably going to use 2 for this character. I might at least crown this, I suppose. Did I ever convert the other resources by chance? We got enough to double crown. Not double crown. We have enough for a single crown right now on talent books at least. That's enough to crown 1 talent. That's just enough to crown 1 talent. Which I want to crown this, maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. I had done a lot of thinking, and I might try going with a Scafe if I can get her on 50-50. After the banners were revealed, I believe I made a community post about it. Hello, what's good? Um, yeah, I'm definitely pulling on this banner. I'm gonna have to, no matter what. So we got the whale boss we need to fight. Got more enough of those. 6. Oh, I need 12 of this. Oh god. I thought I didn't need that much. But I need 4 for each. Yeah, I need 12. I need 12 of this, so I need to fight that boss too. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Still have that other transient, just in case we do get Scuffy right away. If we don't, I still think I might still start pre-farming her if we don't even get her tomorrow. Because the amount of wishes we have, we're in a position where I can actually guarantee her within like her banner cycle. I'm pretty confident in that actually. Got 55 pulls currently, and we can add this as well to make it 66. This is after single temple, so we'd only be at like 50 or something pity. I mean, it puts me in a pretty good spot though. That puts me in a spot that is possible to get her within that amount of wishes, because we'll probably be able to get a bunch of stuff right away anyways.
No matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry.
Alright, so we got 2 bosses to fight. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think I need to worry about... Yeah, I don't need to worry about you. I don't think anyone else, because like my second guy has different criteria for crowning and such. And even though I still like Kenichi's playstyle, the reason why I don't play him as much is just because there's not a lot of scenarios where I enjoy playing him over Navia at the moment. And Ressa just made it worse because even though I like his playstyle still, she's more or less like my second favorite like on-fielder in the game. I don't know if I want to put her in front of Navia. I'm like so off put. I like them both about the same almost. I like Ressa a little bit more though. But I still haven't played Navia's plunge team, so I think I'm gonna do that in this stream just for the Navia propaganda. Okay, I don't think there's any other boss I care about working on. When I get Escafia, Hazel Bill's gonna suffer great losses. When I say he suffered great losses, she's either going to take his build, his exact, well, not exact build, because I don't have an on-set cryo goblet on this set, but I do have a good enough sands, so I can just put something else on. I have decent enough cryo goblets, but I might want to consider crafting one. I don't want to do that. If I didn't make a sand from tenacity, then I would had that as an option, but yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Don't think I can dump it into somebody else right now. But some of my best pieces from Golden Troop are on him anyways. Horseman. Alright. I don't know if I'll end up taking apart Fischl's pieces. Honestly, if I like Escafia enough, I'm probably going to do that. So I'll tell you what. If she does come on to 50-50, I might end up changing a lot of my builds just for that character. But because since she's a polearm character, we do got some selection of pieces that are pretty good on her. From the good old pre-release confirmed pre-release info. It's not just, leaks anymore. Pre-release info. It's confirmed through the live stream and everything, thanks to the numbers. This weapon is actually good on her, which is funny because I don't remember what the heck. I think I pulled on that banner to try to get this weapon. Looking back at that, I don't know how to feel about how I felt in that moment pulling for it. I just really wanted the standard weapon because at that time I didn't have like a decent enough weapon. I don't think I had any 5-star polearms at that time when I pulled for this because I think it was on Shenhe's first rerun. And that was like the last time she appeared officially on a banner. And I got this weapon. It's such that I don't really want Shenhe on my account still. But the funny part is I want Ayaka Loki, just because this cafe with her actually does interest me a tiny bit for something I want to, mess around with. But I don't think I'm gonna get around to doing that, so thanks to her being on the Chronicle Wish and whatnot. There's no guaranteed schedule for those things. They need to actually talk about those in advance because just throwing them on a patch makes it very hard for people to prepare for it. It felt like so out of nowhere for me. Anyways, I know one weapon I'm gonna end up taking off is probably gonna be the Staff of Homa. That's on Rosaria. I'll end up having to take that off of her and give her this weapon. Actually, she might actually need this one if I'm gonna play her in the normal build that she's on. It's gonna be annoying having to do all that, but it's gonna be worth it. Did I forget to mention one thing? I think I said it before, but nah, I remember saying it to other people as well. I think I did say it in my community post. I said if I can get a Scaffia, I might just throw all my pulls into the weapon banner. Now with the official releases for the character lineup, I'm kind of in a weird situation. Aoife, I want. This would be my second time trying for Layla cons because she did not appear last time I pulled for her, even though I wasn't trying to make her the priority last time I pulled on a banner for her. But we got a C2 Layla. And I still want a C6 Layla because it's just nice to have this as a cryo character. But I am one of the people that do like Layla. And if I were to get more cons, then I'd actually play her a bit more. But I do have her built. Yeah. And the other character being Oron, which I only pulled for one copy on his original, release that he came out on. Yeah, he's alright. Look, I know he's supposed to be like some kind of buff to Electrocharge, but frankly, I still don't see it. It's not impressive. If it wasn't for the buff to Electrocharge that they did, I don't think he would have been as impressive. even though it's still not that impressive to me. So there is still a chance he could get better in the future by this logic. I'm just saying. But despite all that, his C6 is quite insane. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get it. But having another banner where the 4 stars, I kind of want them, does make me tempted. If I got Aura on C6, I'd actually play him a lot more than I currently do. And I would like his C4 if I actually get that. His C2 is also kind of decent, but I really want his. Actually, was it this one? No, it's his C4, isn't it? Yeah, 25% faster rotation on his ult, which I want that. I really want that. It would probably make me like him a little bit more. In his teams, that is. But yeah, as it stands, Oron, Layla, Aoife. Character I hope to get the most cons for is still probably Layla. Just because there is something I want to do with her if I get a Escafia. Even though she's not going to be like the strongest for her teams or whatever. For my account, for my cryos, there's not a lot of cryos I use. Obviously, I built a decent amount of them, but little Chi-Chi, I'm sorry to say I don't really use her much. I don't know when I'll use her. I like using Kaya since he's C6. Zarya's pretty nice as well. Even without her C6, she's still pretty nice. So it's like the only other cryo I actually like using that's a 4 star. Because if I talk about this one, it's like kind of subjective. I sometimes like a gameplay, sometimes I don't like it, depending on the scenario characters I use. But his constellation to work on his uh, constellation to do his cooldown C2 is kind of alright. If you're in Savage Field, you get decreased cooldown time. It's alright. It just kind of sucks that he's not as notable in his teams. I feel like there's a way to make him worth like the Shengyun. If I want to do like a plunge Shengyun, I can't do that, which is funny. Do I want to do it? I don't know yet. Probably not, since Moika just isn't the character for him that she could have been if she had more application, which it is what it is. But yeah, still love Low, even though I haven't used her much lately, because I'm not trying to play Mount Moika, and I haven't prepared another team that I want to put her in anyways. But that may change in the future. Ganyu. After hearing people talk about like what Ganyu could be decent with Escaffier for, I'm willing to give it a shot and see if I like it. So if I can get her on the 50-50 and all that, I'm definitely gonna try to mess around with the interaction between her and Escaffier and see how I feel about it. It's just a shame I never built this character. Never tried for her C4 on the last Furina banner, but now I'm wondering if the next Furina rerun will have her on it, cause I still want her C4. The only way to make me want to play her, but I'm gonna be real with you. She aged pretty poorly as a character, and her C4, whether it was applicable or not, I don't think would have changed much. I do think she could have been better than what she currently is, but it's kind of hard to do much when a character just only heals. It just kind of sucks. It is what it is. Anyways, I felt like talking about this. I gotta change this. I always keep forgetting. That's weird that I was showing it like that. Okay, anyways. Let's, how much present do I have? Okay, we are close to 4. Great. I would love to be able to get that, but that's not gonna be for another 16 minutes. Yippee. Okay, that's not the end of the world. I already got 5 condensed. It doesn't really matter. I can't add more condensed. I was just thinking about that just now. I'm stupid. Did I show this? I think there's 6 days left on the transient. Yeah. So, if we can get her tomorrow, then I'll probably use it for that, but I might still end up using it anyways for Scaffia. We will first do... I need to fight this weekly boss till I get 12? I need 12 of this goddamn resource for Veressa. That is crazy, and we can only fight him once a week. I need, I need 12 of this exact resource. Then we need to fight the whale boss, which I think I'm gonna fight this boss first. I fought the whale boss first last week. All this just to be like, okay, got reset vibes today, but then we have another weekly boss coming out tomorrow that I'm gonna have to fight after we do the Archon quest. Man, when I'm done with our friendship, man, I'm gonna miss playing this character until I throw her in the abyss. I don't care. She's probably gonna be in like so many different teams. I swear it on myself right now, I'm gonna say it now. Since I'm very unsure if I'm gonna go for Skirk, I'm probably gonna only get a Scuffy and probably just skip banners a lot. The next time Vress has a rerun, I am definitely pulling for her weapon. I need more 5-star catalysts. I just don't have anything. All I have is Widsith. I could use Nuva's weapon, which is a little bit better than Widsith, but I don't want to take it off of Nuvalant. Unless I find myself in a situation where I'm tired of using his signature on him and using Widsith because I end up playing like some kind of vape team. It's the only use case for it, which I don't want to do right now.
Justice will prevail! On my mark! Wrath from the skies! Charge! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Where are we coming?
You are loyal to the wrong master.
You asked for it! Stop right there! Controlled breathing! Start! Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! Hi! Yeah! Charge! Yeah!
Yippee. Damn. Didn't get anything again. Okay. If I had E, I guess I should hold on to it. If I get CR, I might actually use that. Okay. Also, what is this emoji that you sent? I've been looking at that for a while. What the heck is this? Anyways, need to get my energy back. Oh. I got her fighting spirit back during that? Okay.
Watch out, or you'll get singed. Smash down! Headbutt!
It's time to fight the whale. I need... How many of these do I need? I want to crown Shengyun at the very least with this. And then I need... Do I need 6 more of these? Oh no, I need 5 of these in total. For Chevrus, I want to crown her skill. Maybe I'll crown her burst if I get her C6. Even though I could already like change her build if I want to do something different with her. Which is just funny because the build I have her on is not particularly great. I probably would have been better off putting no bless on her, but I have... Do I have Beyonce on it? Yeah, I do. So it doesn't really matter. So I need to use 2 for Shengyun to crown her. So I would need 3 more of these. Oh boy. Okay. So I need 3 of that resource. I don't know if I can get lucky. I mean, it's possible to get it with a single run, but the odds of that happening, all 3 in one resource, never happens for me. It happens to other people, but I've never had it happen to me. Oh, you give me this music? Yeah, we'll stay here for a bit. It doesn't bother me. Can I do this or no? Oh, that's not it yet. I guess we'll wait a little bit. I really hate how short versus skirt is. I really do. I always gotta listen to this music if I come here because it just doesn't feel right if I don't. Probably my favorite theme from like the underwater exploration Fontaine, of course, so that's why I listen to it. Uh-huh, yes. If I had the sensor thing, it looks weird on Ruik. I guess every character just has it then. Makes sense. Ew, hello. I thought they would attack me on second. I'm used to them doing that. I guess you'd have to hit them first. Okay. Where do I start? Okay. Do this. We're going through artifacts, and I might. I guess I'll do an abyss run with Navia. I guess. Might also take a detour to Imagine Theater because interesting just knowing how many people actually use my characters. I didn't realize the last cycle people used my Shillinen, my friends. Uh huh. Yeah. Nice. I didn't hit him. Damn.
On my mark! Light it up! Wrath from the sky! Hero incoming! Final warning! Cheap shot! Fire! Yeah! Oof. Let's move! Light of the blazing sun! Stop right there! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Turn! Yeah! Burn it down!
Don't do that. Okay, we're good. Thank God. She's the only character I've actually ever had just that ignores like the boss's down phase. I have no character that can actually bypass it. I mean, maybe Navia. Maybe Navia can do it if I do the double pyro with Moika. It's been what, 4 years for my account now. I don't think I've ever had a chance to even try a double crit attack since from Wander's Troop in 4 years. Could this be the day? We'll see. Ooh, if the last roll is EM, I might try this. Or it could be HP percent, I might still try it. I did not need that. Oh my god! What? Nah, this did not happen again, Doug. If this happens again, I'm done. If that happens again, I'm done. We already had like an amazing 4-star crit rate circling that actually has stat coverage. Let's see if this does it too. That'd be funny as hell. Let's see it. That'd be interesting. I gotta see that. I already had that for the instructor set. Now we got one for this set. Bruh, if that actually rolls well, I might actually have to clip that. First thing first. What do you say, game? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Wow, the sanctifying elixir definition. No matter how this rolls, I'm keeping it to be honest, because crit rate with ER is something I've always wanted on XL. But this looks like a piece I might end up using regardless of how it rolls. Ooh, it got HP. Okay. Well, it's already failing because it can't get any better than this. But I hope that it can get maybe, maybe ER. If I can get that, then I think it's still fine regardless. Okay. I still have to keep it. That's the thing that sucks. That's what I meant to do. Damn it. That one has better ER. But at least there's still a use case for this. I can't really completely deny that. I mean, I had the lowest amount of freaking ER. The EM is another reason why I want to keep it though. So, something I can still do. It's honestly basically kind of. I mean, even though it hasn't really been that long since we've been in Fontaine, it's just kind of like hearing this music right now. It's just kind of like filling me with determination bullshit. Yes, I said that. Alright, not locked. Locked only. Why'd I do both? I don't need that. Oh, max level. Maybe Mark 2. I don't know if I want to look at all of these things though. I don't think it needs to be all of that. Hmm. Will we actually get anything? I'm really hoping, because like I have so much from the other set. But Long Knight's Oath, I'm still missing a feather. Which I don't think. Did we even get a single double crit drop from it? Maybe we did, I just don't remember. Because if we did, I probably would have held on to it depending on the rule. Okay. So whatever we have left, I'm gonna just use it. because I'm not going to save it for tomorrow. I don't see the point in that because I don't even know if I can trust myself on that no more. Because lately they've been making the update end a lot sooner. Usually I'm always used to staying till 11 o'clock. But this time it ends around 9. Around 9, I believe it was for the last patch. So I might try to check and see if I can stream around then. If I can, then I'll start streaming. I don't really have a thumbnail prepared for, that streaming first because I didn't know if I should use something special for it. I think I do have something special for it though. Paralogism, the interlude chapter Archon quest. That seemed to be a turning point for Mondstadt, but everywhere in Teyvat, something has happened due to the effect of the end of Natlan's Archon story. So I knew we were gonna eventually go back to Mondstadt. It's kind of crazy it took this long. I thought we would go to Mondstadt right after Leeway, but no, we didn't get that. Get that off. There we go.
Hands where I can. Controlled breathing. On. Light it up. Pyroclastic surge. It's justice o'clock. Yeah! Kapow!
Can't wait to see her damage when I max out her talents. Cause she again the triple crown treatment. Gotta try it.
Stop right there! You asked for it! Start the clock! Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun! Charge!
Why'd he start rolling around? Interesting. Oh, okay. Do I want to roll this? I mean, I can. Do I need a double credit Electro Goblet? To beat the one I have, this piece would have to be high 40. It is hard to achieve with a Thriller insert, even if it gives double crit. Gotta lock that too. I'm probably gonna try that goblet. I said I want to try all the other pieces if I was saving for Skirk. Now I'm like unsure if I even want to try for her now. It really sucks. I really want her. Expecting drip marketing soon as well, if it hasn't happened yet. I don't think it has.
Hands right! On my mark! Light it up! Wrath from the skies! Charge! Yeah! Oof.
Wow. Even I'm a little tempted to roll that. Even though I shouldn't. But I am a little tempted to roll that. For an HP Sins, even though I don't know how useful 10% will be. But the day we get an attack scaling, HP scaling character as a dual scaler, that might spell for power creep in the game. HP scaling has too much power in this game. And no buffers for HP scales, which is probably a good thing.
Rise with the quick as a flash! Pyroclastic surge! Charge! Yeah! Yeah!
longer guy messed up my rotation a little. I'm gonna run through the last two as well and save up the rest for tomorrow. After I run through this, we will. Should I say doing a best run with Navia? I don't think it really matters.
Faster! Stronger! Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Charge! Headbutt!
I know I don't get the attack buff from Wizards sometimes, but that is annoying. Am I desperate for a Hydro Goblet? I'd say maybe a little, but only if it was 4-line I would have tried it. I don't know if I want to. Cause double flat is just not something I care about for a Hydro character. I've had at least attack percent or HP percent, or the other. I think I'd be okay with that. Having that flat defense. But I don't know if I want to try that. I have decent cryo goblets anyways, but for Hydro, Hydro goblets are kind of weird. They're some of my worst pieces on my account now, compared to every attribute. Hydro goblets just don't love me at all. Can't say much for Pyro now, because I'm happy I got my Pyro goblets. Electro, which is an element I always like in every type of game that has attributes and whatnot. Did this already max out by now? This may or may not be the last time I play this character for a while. I say it like that because if I do get a copy early, as next patch starts, then what I plan to do is I plan to start using her right away. I'm gonna end up experimenting with her a lot.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Yeah. Nose a little stuffy. Don't tell. What I got for this is it even barely more than 50. I don't think so. Yeah. So we got 66 polls in total, but it's most likely a bit higher than that, given that you get star glitter as you continue wishing every fourth, so you get some star glitter. So yeah. Sorry for that. God damn, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Yeah. Okay. Dealt with. Anyways, let's run through these last two over here and then check our spoils, yeah. I may eventually want to check all the potentially skirt pieces, but I don't want to roll any of them until I find out if I want the character or not. But the thing that sucks is like the stuff I've been hearing, I don't really want that character. People say, oh, this character having X restriction everywhere in the game. Yeah, but like this is way too jarring. This one is like way too jarring. Like, yeah, you should be able to play it somewhere else, but it'll very likely not perform well due to any other sorts of methods, due to how they decide to make sure the character can't be played as archetype in every way means necessary. And if I'm right, once I find out, I'm gonna complain about it more. Because I just don't like it. I like when a character is restricted so it doesn't outshine general supports too much, because general support can still have a use case. But if they do it for the other archetype of types of characters we can pull for in the game, then it makes it very hard to enjoy playing the character if you can't always play them in that sort of team all the time. It becomes a bigger problem than people even realize because they just don't notice it yet. It's not something you'll notice right away. It'll happen with the next new release. So, whatever they decide to do with that,
Headbutt!
do with that with what you
Justice will
will.
prevail!
Quick as a flash!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, that was a good run. 29 seconds, huh? Let's see what we got. A lock flower on the wrong set again. Okay. Disappointing. Every one of those pieces. If I end up not wanting this character, it's gonna be so sad. I still don't think I want to pull for this character though, because they're not gonna. It just sounds like I'm doom posting though when I say it like this. It's the first time I ever felt like this, man. Even my weekend, it make me feel this bad because the difference was something completely different that
Wrath
people
from the
complained about.
skies!
Man. Man. You gave me on the wrong set, not once but twice. Even though there were no good subsets, that just kind of irks me seeing Electro Goblet on that set. Anyways, got some pieces to try. Will we get anything today? I'm kind of not optimistic. It's been a while since I had a piece that was actually pretty decent. But maybe if I look among the skirt pieces, that would probably change my opinion greatly. So I guess we'll just have to see. Please. Despite the substats not really helping Veressa, I desperately need a feather. I still don't have a feather. Okay. Alright. So that's about to be 2 weeks. 2 weeks without me getting a single feather from this set worth rolling. Pass +4. Okay. Except I end up getting rid of this, or want to get rid of this, but forget why I want to get rid of this. Haven't felt the need to get rid of this just yet, but I do want to get rid of the circlet. Oh, that would be such a good support piece on a support set. Not on this one, though. On there. Goblets. That's 2 weeks down the drain, I guess. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go mess around in here a little bit to try to use Navi again. But maybe try on the first half instead of the second half. I don't usually try to use on the first half as often. I just do the double pyro team on the first half. There was a team core that was mentioned to me that I'm gonna definitely have to try if I can get Scoffy. Please let me be able to get her. Cause then I can try this team archetype that I have in mind. But in this team, I do want to change to tenacity. What the? I need to try this. God damn it. Okay. Guess our problem would be that. Well, there's still this team core I want to try though, so. Hmm. Forget what it was. Was it the Goblin? No, it was not the Goblin. Was it the Circlet? Hmm. Don't remember. I got to go out of my way to check what that build was. I might have to. I can't remember. Did I change the sands out? Was it the sands angle? I felt like my build didn't look like this quite. Okay. Guess we're gonna check over here then. What piece am I missing from this set that I don't remember? Oh, I had J cutter on, that's why. That's why I couldn't tell the difference. Oh, that's what I had on. What the heck? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, okay. Definitely not gonna go for this. I don't really need this on her though. It's just for something I want to try. Oh, I had a different feather on, okay. The feather I had on was this one. Okay, that looks like the build I had it on. Okay. I wanted to try this. This is a team with Navi I haven't tried yet that I was kind of unsure of. I did not know how it would feel to play. And then I want to try this team format with a Escafe instead of Bennett in the team and see how much I like it. Then, of course, there's another Navia team after that that I want to try, which is a Shengyun Plunge team since I have her. So I definitely want to try that. As for second half, I mean, I could, yeah, I probably could still play it. It's gonna be weird doing this, but I'm kind of curious about something. I think Rosetta will be better for what I want her for. Should I do it the other way around? Have her in the background. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it like that. This is a new lit team I wanted to try it just because. Then I'll probably try a plunge Navi instead of like Bennett. I can get rid of Bennett and use Shingen and see how I feel about it. Let's do that.
Let the world come alive!
I'm going in! Light it up!
Hey there! Haha!
Pyroclastic surge!
You miss a crit, Marika? How the fuck?
Coming at ya!
Oh,
Everybody stand back!
I'm super.
Attack! That's quick!
Light of the blazing sun!
Coming at ya! Ha! Feeling lucky?
Rise with the sun! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Coming at ya! Haha!
It could have been a better clear, to be honest. kind of messed up because I forgot where my Moika was in my rotation. I'm not used to putting Benny in my fourth slot.
Behold!
Punishment! You can't run!
Let the mighty be humbled!
Get... Ugh! Fulfill our path!
My holy proclamation!
Suffer the wrath of the Eastling! Show no mercy! Lights out.
The truth shall set you free!
Judgment! Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
be upon you! Silence!
Shiver! Let me brave names echo! You two! Time to end them!
Be sanctified!
Yeah!
Are you kidding me? What? You piece of shit.
Judgment!
Now I don't have enough time because of you
Get
bitches.
to work! Suffer the wrath of the...
Settle down!
Punishment! Yeah!
I didn't think this was gonna be a problem. Can I not actually play with that? Eva just doesn't have the damage. That's actually tragic. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I felt like the damage was okay. It clear. That's actually hilarious though. You're gonna have two red shooters.
Burn it down! Attack! Everybody stand back! Watch out! Pyroclastic surge! Coming at ya!
Really? 92 crit rate and I miss a crit.
Coming at ya! Rubber sender! Yoo-hoo! The lightning echoing song! Teamwork is dreamwork! Breath from the sky! Watch out! Tap! Hiya! Yeah! This one's got your name on it!
That is crazy. That was a better clear, so if I still can't clear with this, then I knew it just must be not that great. But then again, people overhyped me to begin with.
The times bend thee a bee!
Show no mercy! You two! Shiver!
Settle down!
Bring it! Fulfill our path! Suffer the wrath of...
The power!
Lights out!
Silence!
Hear the echoes of the valley! You can't run!
The word!
Keep lolling! East Papa! Get him!
The mighty be humbled! Open Settle down!
You two! Time to... Yeah! Punishment! Judgment!
Bow your head! The times beckon!
Bring it!
Really? I messed up, but that's fine. Huh. I was gonna say, I was like, mine was not that bad. I feel like I should have, tried to get Reserve's Burst back. But I can't wait to see how I slapped the hell out of that other enemy on this cycle. Kind of looking forward to it. Attack. I could either buff Nuba or I could buff Frina and Moika and Navia. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Watch out! Huh? Light it up! Everybody stand back! Hey there! Ow! Time to shine!
Go do this.
Pyroclastic surge! Hiya! Cha! Let's light it up! Strike a pose! A proper send-off from Christina with love. Teamwork is dreamwork. Light of the blazing sun.
Yeah, let's tell that have Bruce. That's fine.
Watch out! Haha! This one's got yours. Let the world fly! Rise with the sun. Everybody stand back. Coming at ya. A proper send-off from the... Let's light it up. Coming at ya. Burn it down.
I'd rather let him go into a down phase again. Even though I feel like I could kill him right here, I still am gonna do it. I probably shouldn't have done that though.
Try and stop me.
What the? Can you stop?
Time to buckle down.
Wow, I just threw that. Maybe I should reset to that. That was really fucking weird. I tried to stop and I just kept going off the pillar. I don't know why that happened. I'm still gonna try this side anyways.
Fulfill our path. You two. Lights out. Yeah.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle.
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of the... You can't run. Shiver. Fulfill our path.
Bow your head.
Letting brave names echo. Lolly, eat Papa.
This is definitely doable. I feel like I could have killed him without him doing the phase, but I didn't think to keep Nuvlet's skill. Before this, I could have had like skill and burst and then we've been done. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna actually try to do damage to this boss without him going up on the, without me having to wait for the next pillar phase and see how that does. It's just not having Frina's burst here kind of hard me more than I thought it would.
Watch out. Teamwork is dream. Time to shine. Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle. Shower me with praise.
No matter what, I need that second down phase. That kind of sucks.
Try and stop me! Fire! With rocks. Haha! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I mean, I have a little bit more time than before. Crazy, I think that that's what the skill damage increase on that floor.
Settle down.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath! Yeah! Lights out.
Be sanctified. Silence.
No, no.
You two! Time to judgment! Bring it!
The tides beckon.
Punishment! You can't run!
No! That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Settle down.
Show no mercy!
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We got more than enough time.
Judgment! Shiver!
Bow your head.
Yeah! Fulfill our path!
I just wanted to get the energy bit, that's why I did that. Surprised he just kind of stood there, though. Okay, so I can't clear with this Nuva team. I try not to change too much of his team cores, but man, and the damage didn't feel that bad once I did the right rotation. I did two different Center City pros, which you can't really stack them. The difference was see Lolly's Red Shred actually being procced. I felt the difference that time.
Everybody stand back! Let my name echo in song! Light of the blazing sun! Watch out! Hiya!
Uh-oh.
Go in! Haha! Fire! Well, let the world collide! Strap from the sky! Both rock! Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Hey there! Rise with the... Coming at ya! Hey there!
Hey. Get that sound out of my ear, please. Okay.
Settle down.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath punishment!
Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
You two! Time to end! You can't run! Shiver!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
You know, this type of Nuva free team is something I wouldn't mind trying to put as Cafe on because why not?
Bring it! Fulfill our path! Laline, eat Papa! Get him! Lights out.
Silence. Be humble. Settle down.
Fulfill our pact! You two! You can't run! Never!
Silence. The time is beckoning.
There we go. Look at that. For a new bit freezing, that wasn't too bad. Felt pretty good actually in this abyss, obviously. But the whole point of this was to do freaking propaganda for the first side of Navia, which is a very weird team. Doing Bennett at the end, 'cause I don't really like playing Bennett with Navia as much as you would think. I just don't like the circle, because just a lot of scenarios where I always go out of it. So, yeah. Now I'm going to try to replace him and put Shang Yun in the team and see if there's a difference. I actually can't wait to try this. This was something I was going to do for a specific Shang for it, but it's going to be weird. I want to try this first because I might do another one where I replace Farina or keep Farina and get rid of Marika and use Shuna instead. Because, yeah, I don't know if that'll work actually. I need C2 for that. Never mind. Yeah, let's not do that. The character in this team I want to replace to be able. Actually, would that be able to work with Shannon? Actually, I'm unsure. I don't think so. Actually, no, it should work. What am I talking about? If it's two elemental characters and she's at the end, yeah, it should work. It won't work for doing the plunge because I specifically would need Scuffier for that. But I guess I have to try something. Okay, let's try this again. I feel like I should have Sit Light at the end, showing like that.
Time to shine! Yeah! Seize the skies! Fire! Well, light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Watch out! That's fun! This one's got your name on it! Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I was supposed to.
Let the world rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
I was supposed to use Shang and I forgot.
Yeah! Skyward! Make way! Just a little longer! Hey there! Coming at ya! Try and stop me!
Love this game. Love this game, yes.
A proper send-off! Hey there! That's fun! Feeling lucky? Haha! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
That absolutely sucks. I might end up retrying that low-key.
Show no mercy! Suffer the punishment! Yeah!
Hear the truth. Be sanctified. The fiber of revelation.
Shiver! Let the mountain veins boil!
Hear ye the word. Settle down. Grace be upon you. An open door is opened unto you. The time beckons.
Suffer the wrath of each punishment! Judgment!
I swear, if I don't decide to hit his freaking needle, and then he just jumps up. I swear, he plays differently sometimes if I just switch to my characters. Why is that? 'Cause it was like that before in the last run. That's so strange.
Attack! Time to shine! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines! Yeah! Skyward! Stray clouds confirmed! Ah! 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 Watch out! Ah! Ah! Hup. Hey there! Rubber sender! Strike a pose! Let the world fly! Yeah! Make way for the... Watch out! Hip. Hup. Ah. Ah. Hip. Ah. Hup. Feeling lucky? Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Coming at ya!
That was a better clear.
Lights out. You can't run.
The truth. Be sanctified. Silence.
Judgment. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath. Letting great names echo.
The power of revelation. The truth shall set you free.
Shiver.
Hear ye the word.
You two. Time to...
The truth shall endure. The tide beckons.
You can't run. Punishment. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh. Yeah. Shiver. Fulfill our path. You two. Time to...
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
There we go. Have you watched the artist 1619? Makes TV characters from a couple of Genshin characters. I have not.
Rubber sender. Time to shine. Light it up. Stray Stray clouds converge! Yeah!
Coming at ya! Ah! Coming at ya! Hip. Hup. Coming at ya! Ha. Shower me with rain!
Rise with the sun! Yeah!
Let the world come alive! Attack!
Full throttle! Full throttle!
Watch out! Ha-ha!
Skyward! Seize the skies! Wrath from the skies!
Watch out!
The rotation is so stuck. I don't know how to play plunge. They're gonna definitely take some time.
Jet lightning, echoing song!
Skyward! Make way for you!
Fire! Coming at ya! Ah! Ha! Hey there! Ah! Watch out!
Try and stop me! Yeah! Skyward!
Watch out!
And it's around the same clear as like my last run with Bennett. Isn't that something? It doesn't really feel better than Bennett. I mean, it's like a difference of like 5 seconds, I want to say, because I think I got like 822 last time.
Bow your head.
Get to work!
There's still enough time, unironically.
Lights out! Judgment!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
You can't run! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh!
Silence.
Shiver!
Bring it!
Let the mighty be humble.
Fulfill our path!
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Love this game. I won't be able to actually retry. Yeah, I think I already filled it. I paused it right when the thing clears, so it's gonna just bring me to the third one. Either way, I think I can still clear that stage 3-star. But it's gonna, yeah, throw me right in the chamber 3 like I thought it would. That's cringe. Oh well.
Strike a pose! Let
Yeah! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
attack!
Burn it down! Pyroclastic
Thank you.
surge!
Watch out! Chat! Coming at ya! Ah!
I'm actually so dumb.
Yoo-hoo!
God.
Time to shine!
Yeah! Light it up! Seize the skies!
Can I?
The skies!
Wow.
Coming at ya! What's your problem? Ha! Hey there! Attack! That's the way! Coming at ya! Ha! Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Yeah!
Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Proper send-off!
Make way for the attack! Yeah! Rev the engine! Pyroclastic surge!
clear was not that good. Honestly, I just don't know what rotation to take with this because I'm not used to Shengyun.
Silence.
You two! Time to punishment! Judgment!
Bow your head.
Yeah!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Suffer the wrath of each! Lights out!
Silence.
I really fucked this up. I don't know if I can rectify this either.
Settle down.
I don't think I can rectify this. Can you stop fucking moving, you dipshit?
Show no mercy! You can't run!
Bow your head.
I actually, this running completely ruined because he kept moving. That's crazy.
Settle down.
Do I even want to retry that? That kind of like irked me. I guess I'm gonna try it anyways. That like really irked me. Time is it? This might also be the last attempt as well. I don't need to like extend the stream that much longer. This is just a show. No, I mean, it's not really like a proper showcase of the character. A lot of better ways to do that.
Yeah. Wrath from the skies.
Really? I missed a.
A proper send-off!
Seize the skies.
Hey there! Ah! 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 Fellow warfare, I guess. Tap! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Yeah. Skyward.
Attack!
Pyroclastic surge. Make way for the.
Coming at ya! Ha! Ah! Coming at ya! Ha! Ah! Ha! Hey there! Ah!
Burn it down.
Ah! Tap! This one's got your name on it! Ha-ha! Ah!
That was a lot better than before. Obviously, I could have. I actually feel like I could have done this a bit faster. So just not even bothering to do Moika's damage felt a bit faster. Especially when they were grouped up. Felt pretty good.
Bow your head.
Fulfill our task! Lolling, punishment! Yeah!
Come on. There we go.
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of... You can't run!
Settle down.
Show no mercy! Lolling,
Bring it.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
fulfill our task! Suffer the shimmer! Judgment!
Hey.
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
He did not stay frozen for very long, does he? Either way, I definitely could say you should start with that Nuva team, which is just I wouldn't say it's fun, but it's definitely different. It's definitely possible to not have to use Frina with him to clear. Just gotta know what you're doing. Anyways, for the Navia stuff I did, that plunge was fun, but not something I'm gonna get used to. It's gonna be a while before I can get used to the plunge version of her. I feel like there'll be scenarios where it probably clears better, just because it helps with bullet generation a lot more. I almost want to do another run playing Veressa because I really want to play Veressa in Abyss again. Change Frina back to her other build. I don't want her to keep that. I thought I would let her keep that, but I'm gonna have to test something when I get Scoffy in. I do want to test her on Tenacity from Millith, even though some people say you shouldn't do it, or a content creator said you shouldn't do it. But I still think it's worth trying, depending on the team. Might just be just as good, if not better, in scenarios, surely, because of the character you're buffing, even though 20% attack is not a lot. It's not like you can double dip in a bless and get the same result, or a different result, I should say. Alright, the sounds. Huh. Okay. Give her back that build. And thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's not really much to be said. Tomorrow's past 5.6. I will stream tomorrow evening. I have another stream that same day earlier in the day, so there's that to be said. So, yeah. Oh, I haven't taken official off of that. Right now, Ganyu's not using that? Why is she not using that? Probably want to keep her on this build. Thing that sucks, I don't know what build I want her on when I get Scuffy. I like keep her on this set because her charge attack damage is just the highest, even if it's in freeze. The thing that sucks is that if I'm doing freeze, that's when Shimenawa becomes a better set than this one, which I do not feel like strong boxing that for the love of God. There's nothing beating my Wander's pieces. They're way too good. Ganyu is like top 50, top 60 characters in the world with her build. So I'm not gonna just try to improve that. I should say it's actually that build with this. I should double check. Where is it actually at on Akasha? It's top. Oh, it's 156. Okay. Top 156. Okay. That's the build with almost both though. This one's a bit further away because, to be fair, I need more tag. This piece isn't bad. Her damage is actually higher when I tested her in melt. So her charge type damage is higher with this weapon, despite the attack being lower. And it's probably because I would usually still play Bennett with her, but that's not happening anymore. I don't know when that will change. She might keep almost, but if I end up permanently keeping this on official or giving that to Yelan. I didn't know if I would give it to Yelan. But it's something I have to think about in the future, because I don't know if I want to keep this weapon out of like anyone's hands right now, because there's times where I like putting this on her, but you know, I really like this weapon. It just sucks that getting it for Yelan isn't the reason why I got it. And I just don't like Yelan enough to put on a damaging build, so her damage ends up being lower than most players. But yeah, give some of that Cocoa Goat. Wield that for now. And maybe, just maybe I'll play Scafiola if I actually get her for this girl. Since I can't think of any other Cryo character I would want to play Scafe with other than like something niche that is not melt or not melt related, not freeze related at all that I want to do. But there is something else I want to still try. Yeah, there is something else I want to still try. Even though I got a mint, I'm not gonna like the idea I'm gonna try. She's gonna make it possible. She's gonna make it possible, and Kai is just a fourth wheel I don't know what to do with. Actually, no. Mm, no, I can't do that. There is a mono crouch I want to try. I have Tenacity Mills with Layla. I could use Rosaria on Noblesse, but she's still on Noblesse. Then I could do going into Scavier. Scavier can have 4-piece Golden Troop in the team. And I wonder if that mono crow team will actually be good. I feel like it will be. Honestly, I'm kind of excited to see whether or not I end up really liking this character or not. I have a feeling I'm going to. So that's gonna be our third polearm character for crowd characters, which is something no one has mentioned, but it's our third polearm character about to release. Um, wish I could throw pieces onto him, but I don't know if I want to do that. Since I want to get her one day, I might end up doing this. So let's see. Honestly, I have a feeling this is gonna be better than this, no matter what. Wait, no, I'm gonna take that off for a reason. Did he have my? He does have my pieces from that. Mm, if I end up getting a Scafe early and I end up liking her a lot, I might honestly take this off official. But because of the polearm options I have, I might actually take this instead. This one's kind of an iffy one, because like on one hand, I could do this for balancing stats, but nah, I kind of want the attack percent. I don't know. The piece that Razor has on might be better. This one's gonna be kind of a shaft though. This is gonna be a shaft, bro. I still don't have a good circlet from this set, man. One day I'll craft the sands now that I have another character I want to go for in the future. So I don't know if we'll even get this character, but I want to at least prepare just in case. The piece I'm gonna want to put on her the most would probably be between Ganyas, this one, and this one. The ER would be nice, but since I don't know if I'm gonna get Rising on my main account, She might end up getting that. If I had a power character to shove pieces on, I guess I do have her. You know, I'll switch it over frequent. I don't know if she can have a crit damage or crit rate ascension. I have to assume crit rate because her weapon is officially considered a crit damage weapon with the same exact base stats of Homa. 608 base attack, 66.2 crit damage. It has the same stats. I'm just not looking forward to what I'll end up doing because hmm, assuming she has a crit rate ascension, I don't even know if this is worth it. Because like the highest that the crit rate usually is like 19%. A little over 70. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. It kind of irks me thinking about it. It seems I plan to play her, and I don't know if ER is going to be an issue. It kind of depends. I assume she's going to have a crit. I assume she's going to have a crit rate ascension. It'd be weird if she doesn't, given that her signature is crit damage. I think I'll still leave it like this just in case. My problem here is that this weapon, while I can just have her hold on to it for now, isn't so great. Because this is probably the only other weapon I'd actually put her on. Because this would actually help her. Damage not feel too much lower, because this is not going to be that great to use on her. Unless I put her into a melt team. Then that's the only way that weapon's actually that great. What? Wow. Okay. Hmm. Guess that is a problem, isn't it? Don't really have better flowers. I know I could change a feather. forget her crit rate is that high. Or that crit rate ER. Which makes me want to put that feather on. Looking. I really like that sands on her. Attack lower, but her stats look a little bit better. Mm. If I do that, then I would have to do this. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Problem is, this weapon's not good on her, but I'm gonna let her substitute it for now. Actually looks really good. Hmm. I don't feel like she needs more than 170. I feel like 170 or anywhere close to it is pretty good enough. I don't think I need to go crazy with it. I just want to see how far I can balance her crit stats in this build variant. This seems about good enough, I'd say. 88, 190 is a bit crazy, but okay. Damn, I can craft 1,000 more of those. Okay. I don't know why I just felt like checking this.
I'm sure Varka means well, but his long-winded conversations get real old real quick.
This is such an old voice
Although
line, by
he
the
does
way.
really care for those around him, doesn't he?
Doesn't he? I wouldn't know, because I've never known the guy yet. Guess she can keep that. And for now, we'll do this, even though I feel kind of iffy about this. Obviously, I'm gonna also go to the location when I start my stream, just to see if we can even get the character in the place I plan to pull
There's a
out.
lot that goes into managing an orchard.
It's going to be at this place, Hotel de Bourg, since it was said that she once was like the star chef there. So that's what I plan to do. I want to see how this next 5-star pans out, you know? After the whole capturing radiance thing, honestly don't know what's gonna happen. I pulled as far as I did because I'm not gonna pull for 4 stars as much the next time she comes back around, cause I plan to skip a lot. I said, if Scoffy interests me, I might actually pull for her. But she does interest me a lot. And if I still end up not wanting Scarecrow, wanting her, then your hair will still feel good, because she's good for Scarecrow. I don't know. We're gonna find out, though. With that, thank you guys for watching this video. There's so many things I'm super excited for this patch for. I think this is the most exciting patch that we are going to ever get during this patch cycle. Unless we get another lore drop from somewhere along the lines of Nacry crumbs. I mean, we're pretty much getting close to that door, you know? We're in the later half of the patch cycle for Natlan. Patch 5.6. We only got one more patch before the summer event. we usually don't get a point 0.9 before a point 0.0, so there's only 2 more patches left after this. Summer event's coming up, and I wonder if we're gonna even get a summer event this year. But now I'm wondering about that. Either way, point 0.7 might be the finale of exploration. Pretty sure that's when we'll get the final area, which I do still think it's going to be the Mara Javari, which is it was hinted at in a story quest event for Natlan. The very first story quest event for Natlan hinted at that place. So I'm wondering if it's going to appear on the map. I mean, the exploration isn't exactly done for Natlan, so I'm wondering where it's going to be at. Don't know where it's going to be at. Mara Javari is said to be apparently a part of Natlan, so if it ends up being a part of Natlan, it might be over here. Maybe. I feel like they're the only space that feels like it would be okay for it to be at. If it's over here, that's just weird. If it's down here, it's just water, so what is it? Is the Mara Javari an island? I don't remember. That's why I say it might be on this side. I don't know. I'm actually very curious though. Maybe it's a whole different zone entirely, like how, the ancient sacred mountain is. Wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being that, 'cause usually that's what the final area ends up doing. That's what Fontaine did with the Sea of Bygone Eras. Hmm. Save up my resin, end up condensing as much in preparation before it goes into maintenance mode. I will check around 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow evening and see if something happens. If we can stream sooner or not. I do have a thumbnail that I want to use, but we'll have to see. Um, Let me reiterate again. There will be another stream tomorrow in the morning, afternoon. I don't know yet. But there'll be another stream on another game since I've been alternating between the two. This stream is just specifically special because it is just special. I have to do it. Special for me personally, but I look forward to it. I even made a thumbnail for it. I just did that. Yippee. Anyways, it's 10 o'clock. Ready to eat later. And I'm gonna watch ReZero. So, ReZero Season 2 to be exact. I watched the movie earlier. Just before this stream, I watched the movie. Anyways, catch you later for patch 5.6.